Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Further Beyond Gaming, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Now in today's video, I wanted to talk about something a little bit different, and that is Kazuha himself. Now the trailer just dropped, which I thought was actually fantastic. I love the trailer, I think they did a really good job with it, but I wanted to discuss why Kazuha is just in a bad position right now, and why not too many people are pulling for him, and the reasons behind that, because there are the reasons why Kazuha is just in a bad place to be dropped right now, and I wanted to go over all of those reasons and give my explanations and then get your guys' opinion down in the comments below on what you think. So what exactly do I mean by that? Well, when you take a look at Kazuha, I did a poll on my channel not too long ago, earlier today, asking you guys, do you feel differently about Kazuha after seeing his trailer? Because I know from the vast majority of people, they're going to be skipping Kazuha. They're not too interested in him for whatever reason. They're just not going to be pulling for him. So I saw the trailer, and for me, it got me thinking about him a little bit differently, and seeing him in a different light and him being a little more hype. That's just my opinion, and so I thought I would ask this, but as you can see, I did not put an option 4 of just not pulling all together. I put definitely I'm going for him now, no, always Kazuha supremacy, or I haven't even seen the trailer yet. I didn't even think about putting an option 4, and I actually put that in the comments because there were tons of comments asking for an option 4. Option 4, did see the trailer, still not going for him. Option 4, not pulling for Kazuha, waifu supremacy. Nope, not going for Kazuha. Where's the don't care, not pulling for him option? And so I'm looking through these comments and I'm like, holy smokes, I didn't even know. That's why I commented. I didn't even know I would need an option 4. So this got me to thinking, why do people feel that way about him? And I think it's the timing of his banner release. It's just not a good one for him in particular. And that's what we're going to be talking about right now. So, Kazuha, he's coming after the Klee rerun, and he's being dropped in 1.6. Now, why people are not too hyped on Kazuha, or why they're going to be skipping? Well, first and foremost, he's not a main DPS. He is a support character, mainly a support character, maybe sub DPS you can throw in there, but mainly support. That in of itself is just not as hype of a character, just in general for most people. I know a lot of people love their support characters, but not being a main DPS for most just do not make that character that hype in comparison to a Hu Tao, Zhao, Eula. Those characters, Ganyu, even you could throw her in there, are more hype because they are able to output some big PP numbers, and big PP damage always gets the hype, right? Support characters, not so much unless you're Zhongli, who elemental burst is off the charts, or Venti, who just has really good. The thing about it is that those characters are not hype until people understand their kit and understand how good of a supporting character that they can be, is then when they get the hypeness behind them. Much like Albedo. Albedo was in like the same kind of realm where people underestimated him and were not too hyped about him, but then he released, content creators used them, did videos on him, and found out how broken Albedo actually is and how he fits on every single team comp. Now people want an Albedo rerun bad. So this could be the same thing for Kazuha, but right now, because he's just a main support on paper with maybe some sub DPS capabilities, I think that's one reason why people are not as hyped for Kazuha. Secondly, his character design, which I love his character design. It reminds me, I said this on stream, of like a Rurouni Kenshin, but a lot of people see him as just a reskin of Aether, calling him Canadian Aether. That could be another reason why. I like his character design. I think he looks cool. I love his outfit, but a lot of people may just see him as a reskin of Aether. So that is another reason. But also, like I mentioned, where his banner is dropping, it's dropping off the heels of Eula, and Eula was an extremely hype character that people were excited for. You've seen the waifu supremacy, but she hits extremely hard. She has great character design. Her animations are great. So Eula was a very, very hype character that people were super, super excited for, and they probably went all in for Eula and didn't really leave too much for Kazuha left, and people already knew about Kazuha by that time. So they already wrote him off and was going all in for Eula. Then you have the characters that are coming after Kazuha. So you got the character that came before Kazuha, which is a Zhongli rerun and Eula. That's not a good spot. coming right after, off the heels of that. And then you have what's coming after Kazuha that they already went ahead and released, but we already all knew, and that is one of the most hyped character bunch that we've had to date, and that is Kamisato Ayaka, a character that we've been waiting for since the inception of Genshin Impact. People have been literally holding onto the Primo Gems until this Ice Queen dropped in the game, and now she's officially dropping and people are going all in. And then we have Yoimiya, which Yoimiya is turning out to be an absolutely fantastic character. Her design is off the charts. I'm a Yoimiya fanboy. She just looks incredible and she appears to be extremely strong. And then we have Sayu, who is looking and appearing to be one of the most fun and useful 4-star characters to drop in the game. She's incredible, a Nemo Claymore user, and her gameplay just looks sick and insane, and I cannot wait to use her. So you have these 3 hype characters coming right after Kazuha, who, in my opinion, if I'm being honest with you, make Kazuha look kind of average. That's just my opinion. Kind of makes him look a little average in comparison to these 3, and then in comparison to Eula that came before him, and how good Zhongli is, being arguably the best character in the game. Kazuha is just in a bad position for his banner to drop. I understand what they were doing, and that's why they made his character trailers look so great and stunning, and they're trying to make Kazuha look like a really sick character. And don't get me wrong, I think he's going to be, and I like Kazuha personally from a character design standpoint, and I like his kit and what he's going to be bringing to the table as a support character, which I think we need more of. It's just a very bad position for him to be in right now in terms of where his banner is dropping, on the heels of Eula and Zhongli, and coming before arguably one of the 3 most hyped characters. And then you have to take into consideration that the Raiden Shogun, the Electro Archon herself, Ball, is probably coming right after these 3 characters. So it's like people are now having to pick and choose where they're going to spend their primos, and they're prioritizing certain characters, and Kazuha is just kind of falling by the wayside at this point because, you know, from a priority standpoint, you may want to just pick up an Ayaka or Yoimiya above Kazuha. Or, you know, if you already went all in for Eula or Zhongli, you might not have that much left over, and you need to re-up knowing that these characters are coming, or knowing the Electro Archon is coming very, very soon. People just have an understanding of what they're wanting to save for and what they're wanting to spend on. And Kazuha is just unfortunately not a character that's, you know, at that caliber of a Ayaka or a Yoimiya or an Electro Archon. So it's just, I think if he would have dropped at maybe any other point in time, like for example, instead of a Zhongli rerun, it was Kazuha, and then, you know, Eula after, maybe people would have went for him a little bit more. And this could also be a situation, like I mentioned, like Albedo, where people didn't pull on Albedo because he wasn't that hype, and then you know, after he dropped and people used him, found out how sick he is. And I think Kazuha might actually fall into that realm, because I think his elemental burst is going to be one of the best elemental bursts in the game. I think so, and I think it's going to be great. That's the one reason why I'm pulling for him, and I'm going to make him full support. I'm going full support Kazuha, elemental mastery through the roof, energy recharge through the roof, in my opinion. And I think he's going to fit on teams really, really well, and he's going to be a good character. But his banner positioning his banner positioning is just, it's just not it's not a good one. It's not a good. And then they completely neutered him. MiHoYo completely neutered him when they went ahead and just leaked their own characters of Ayaka, Sayu, and Yoimiya. Once they did that, they pulled the rug right underneath Kazuha. But with that also being said, there are still a lot of Kazuha simps and mains that are awaiting. See right here, I've always believed in Kazuha supremacy, but now that he's so close, I'm extra hyped. I cannot wait for his banner. That is what I'm talking about. So you still have, you know, the Kazuha mains. They're ready. They're definitely still ready. Definitely more interested, but I'll make a final decision after playing trial and seeing some gameplay videos. There you go. That is a very, very smart decision. Wait for some gameplay. Wait to try him out. That is a really, really good move right there. Good stuff, Shahir. He's a cool character, but not gonna roll for him. Gotta save up for Ayaka and other waifus. Option 4 still doesn't pull for him. Yeah, see, it's just yeah, It's just it's bad positioning in my opinion. Bad positioning. But anyways, with that being said, guys, just a video I wanted to talk about when it came to Kazuha. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel about this and what you think about it. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.